some of you know me as Noni, and I am a newly rejoined member of this Unitarian Universalist congregation in Charlottesville. I grew up in this congregation. I was dedicated here as a child. I went through Our Whole Lives. I went through Challenge, signed the book at 16. And this is the only congregation I've ever been a member of. I've found UU homes literally across the world, in all the places I've lived, but this is the place that I keep coming back to, like a homing pigeon, to find a sense of love and belonging and interrelatedness. And so it means a lot to me to be able to talk about why that is. Sometimes I think we don't always realize exactly what influences have made up our lives until later on when we're looking back. And I think that's the case for me with UU. There are so many aspects of my life that I look back on and I'm like, oh, that's because I was part of this community of loving, strong people who encouraged me to be me and to listen to others and to always look for more truth. I have this very clear, strong sense that seeking more truth is sort of an obvious thing that you do. That's what you do. And it's been really something to look at the quest for ongoing racial justice and to think about how important it was for me to have that orientation when I'm unlearning so much of what I was taught about U.S. history, listening to people of color and really centering their experiences even when they're different from mine, and thinking about how important this basic orientation toward the world, that there's always more to learn and that it's up to us always to ask these wondering questions and to listen to the answer, and that I have an important piece of the puzzle, but so do other people. And a lot of that, of course, has come from my church community as well as my family. Also, one more thing I realized recently was just how much of my sense that my body is mine, not anybody else's, and I have the right to decide what happens to it. I grew up really strongly grounded in that belief. I think a lot of that is due to Our Whole Lives. It takes a lot of people to create the kind of community where you know your whole life long that you belong to them and they belong to you, just like we promise in the child dedication ceremony. And I think that's what UU Charlottesville has been for me and I know for a lot of other people. And it doesn't just happen by accident, right? To have a community like that. It takes time and resources and professionalism to grow programs that can weave in so many adults who are active in playing with and caring for and being in community with kids and youth to the point where they have that foundation and security of love and belonging and exploration. It is extraordinary, and I really want that for the next generation as well as for me. Circle for each soul, for the truth.